This coming fall, join Heritage Place in Oklahoma City for their annual quarter horse yearling sale. The industry's largest sale event is scheduled to begin at 10 a.m. on Thursday, September 15th. So mark your calendar and make your plans now to be in Oklahoma City. This 3-day offering will consist of nearly 1,000 head of the finest quarter horse yearlings presented at auction anywhere this year in the country. We invite you to join us, Heritage Place, where champions are sold.
Well, despite a very accomplished field for the $1.3 million All-American Derby, the feeling has been that it's Colt Cash 123's race to lose. After all, he's undefeated at 440 yards, and he's handled just about every type of track condition on his way to accumulating that record. The one thing he hasn't done is performed as well from the inside as he has from the outside, and today he's in post position number 2. Let's see if that made any difference as we get the Derby call from Robert Fox.
Running Colt Cash 123 came away last with DM streaking through fire. Fast break from the far side for Teller No Lies. Llano Teller between horses, followed up by One Sweet Jess, then JLS, Mr. Big Time, and Prospect to the top. It is Llano Teller and Prospect to the top, then JLS, Mr. Big Time, Llano Teller, Prospect to the top. Llano Teller wins the All-American Derby from Prospect to the top, then JLS, Mr. Big Time.
Llano Teller runs a textbook race, jumping in front early and holding off Prospect to the top in the All-American Derby. His time of 20.867 for the 440 yards was the fastest in the 38-year history of the race. Ramon Sanchez was the winning rider, taking over for G.R. Carter, who rode DM streaking through fire. Sanchez won the All-American Futurity 2 years ago and now adds the Derby on a horse he had never before ridden.
But I was, every time he ran, and I was thinking, I hope to sometimes, get the chance to ride that horse. And but he's doing everything, I just need to be, holding the reins, and he do everything, it's too professional horse, but I got, nothing about him.
How did the race go for you from the gate?
Well, I think it was an excellent break, and after that, like I say, the horse is real professional. And he don't care, and if nobody bother him, he's doing everything, for me.
Sanchez enjoyed an excellent day, winning the All-American Gold Cup on Nakoni 2 races earlier. Trainer Heath Reed took a different approach with Llano Teller this year, pointing squarely at the lucrative derbies in Ruidoso.
I give a lot of credit to Tony Andrews, the boy that really fixed him with his shoe problem of tearing him off. He don't hit no more. I want to thank G.R. Carter to get us to the dance, and appreciate Ramon Sanchez for dancing with us. So,
well, you came up here at the beginning of the summer. We talked about the fact that you wanted to make sure you had a fresh horse to run at all these big derbies.
Yes, sir, and and that was the main angle we took, was to really make sure that we had a fresh horse, run him real hard in these 3 derbies, and then let him tell us from there what we were going to do. And last year, of course, we run him in everything there was, so never really let him rest any. I guess a little bit greedy. He was making money, so we kept running him. So it's been a change, and a change that done the horse really well.
And we'll be back with the prices and another look at the All-American Derby right after this.
It seemed like it's really, really helped my program. I've had no OCDs in my babies, and when they get to the track, first start breaking them, we haven't had problems going into it. And it seems like to me that the horses grow a little more and really develop better with the cow density to get them ready to get on the track and start the program. And we had real good luck with it the last couple of years, keeping the horses a little sounder and winning a lot of races.
Here are the prices. Because Colt Cash was such a strong choice, Llano Teller was allowed to get away at 9-1. He combined with 11-1 Prospect to the top for a $216 exacta. For the favorite Colt Cash 123 in post number 2, the race was over at the break. It was also not a good start for number 7, DM streaking through fire. Meanwhile, Llano Teller shows his usual quickness from the gate and hooks up with Prospect to the top to the inside. It was always these two, with Llano Teller holding sway by a half length at the wire. Llano Teller's breeder and co-owner Terry Wooten was very happy to return to the Ruidoso Downs winner's circle after a disappointing 7th in the Rainbow Derby.
He's been training great, and he's been on top of the world. I mean, he's been biting and bucking and wanting to come to the track, and he proved it today that he was ready to run.
Now, when you saw him break like you did, what did you feel like?
I felt like it was over. I honestly did. I hate to be, smart, but we knew if he'd break on top, they'd have to come get him.
And Ramon Sanchez did a great job on
He
it.
did a great job. He did a great job, and we're proud of everybody, all the connections.
Now, you bred this horse. You actually bred this horse. And how much more special is it to breed a horse like that?
It's unbelievable. I mean, I had tears in my eyes all the way down here, and finally got it together. It's, you see him as a baby, and you look over that rail thinking he gonna win the All-American. He didn't win the All-American Futurity, but he did win the All-American Derby.
And in the process, Llano Teller picks up $658,000 for Wooten and the Reed Land and Cattle Company. Prospect to the Top, ridden by Roman Chapa in place of the injured Jackie Martin, collected $210,000. A huge disappointment for the favorite Cold Cash 123, finishing 7th after a terrible start, and the same for DM Streaking Through Fire. So Llano Teller becomes the richest 3-year-old of 2011 with nearly $1,050,000 in earnings and picks up a berth in the Champion of Champions in December.
JEH Stallion Station has a remarkable sire selection standing at stud that will add speed to any program. JEH is well known for producing winners of numerous major stakes races time and again, with the likes of Trace Sace, Apolitical Jess, and New Mexico-bred Brookstone Bay in the genetic offering. Why not explore your options with us? Endless possibilities with winning results. JEH Stallion Station.
Travel accommodations provided by La Quinta Inn Ruidoso, the horseman's home away from home.